It is a historic moment between our Black Stars and the coffee growers of Colombia. It is going to be a highly contested game this midnight. Of course, the die is cast and the hour is now between Ghana and Colombia. You are going to talk about everything surrounding this game, especially the doubts around the time. It is 1:30 a.m. this midnight. 1:30 a.m. this midnight at the wee hours of this night is when Ghana is facing Colombia. Ahumrachinya ana game nebaso. And please take notes of the time so that you get to know how to enjoy Ghana versus Colombia. Head coach of the Black Stars, Carlos Queiroz, captain of the Black Stars, Jordan Ayew have all made their intentions clear ahead of this game this midnight, and you have to enjoy every bit of moments from their side and everything surrounding Ghana versus Colombia, the tactical point of view and how things will be for the Black Stars, what to expect from the Colombian national team, and everything concerning this game. Before that, let's show love to our Black Stars. Please, let's show love to our Black Stars by liking this video. Let's like this video and share to other social media platforms. This is a new platform we are building together, so if you are new here, subscribe to. After that, hit on the post notification bell for more updates. Everyone should at least leave something decently in the comment box. Obian for Nigerian trend 2 game minimum. Send your dream say game in the bay, send a game in the could be adam. Banado agent, come on. Or they are to unwait Jahoko. Subsequently, I'll be giving you special shout outs. We are doing everything together, so collaboratively, let's work together by sharing your thoughts on the game, prediction, everything concerning Ghana versus Colombia. Now let's talk extensively about Ghana versus Colombia this midnight. Let me reiterate, the time is 1:30 a.m. this midnight. Ahumrachinya, as at the time of this video shoot, is around 7 p.m. So let's say I'll be uploading the video around 5:30 p.m. From 5:30 p.m. through to 6:30 p.m. through to 7:30 p.m. through to 8:30 p.m. 9:30 p.m. 10:30 p.m. 11:30 p.m. 12:30 a.m. and 1:30 a.m. That is where Ghana will be facing Colombia. So let's see how things will be for the Black Stars at the Kansas City Stadium in Kansas City. This is a quick update concerning the game. Now let's talk about how to enjoy the game. Let me break it into two. The first one is for those of us in the diaspora. I would just recommend the various streaming apps and other streaming stations to you. So the first thing is come to YouTube and search for Sporty TV. They've scheduled the game, and during the game they'll be telecasting or broadcasting Ghana versus Colombia. You can also go to other streaming apps. The best one I can recommend to you at this moment is FRZY. Anyone using iPhone, please go to App Store and download FRZY app. After downloading during the game, just tap on this link or this app. You get to enjoy every bit of moments between Ghana and Colombia. So this is a quick one about those of us in the diaspora. For Manuel TV Sports, the best we can do for you on that platform is live feed. Watch along. I'll try as much as I can to come in with other commentaries and excerpts of the game as to how to enjoy Ghana versus Colombia. Now let's talk about those of us in Ghana. A lot of television stations here in Ghana will be telecasting the game live. UTV, GTV Sports Plus, and other television stations, they will all be telecasting or broadcasting Ghana versus Colombia. So please take note of all this information surrounding Ghana versus Colombia. Now let's look at the technical and tactical points of views from head coach Carlos Queiroz, Jordan Ayew. I will not talk much from the camp of the Colombian national team as what their coach said, because their language is different. You have the language barrier, and I'll not get time to explain every bit of information because of the time. Now let's talk from the head coach of the Black Stars, Carlos Queiroz. According to Carlos Queiroz, he has spoke about injury updates concerning the Black Stars team. 25 out of 26 players are fully fit and ready for the game this midnight. Kwadwo Oponpepra has been ruled out of the game. He spoke about the targets of the team this midnight, and it's their responsibility to ensure that Ghana becomes one of the African countries that will be making it to the round of 16. Of course, we should be part of the countries that have made it to the round of 16. He also spoke about the knockout stage, that is the round of 32 game against Colombia. According to head coach Carlos Queiroz, it's not going to be easy because this is the best time they are starting the World Cup. From his perspective, they are now starting the World Cup because when it comes to knockout stage. It looks something special, and everyone comes in with different energy. This is the best moments and the Southwest from head coach of the Black Stars, Carlos Queiroz.
It's another challenge for us. We have to improve these stats, Jordan, tomorrow. We have to make it better. Yeah. So it is in our shoulders to be sure that we add another African team to the next round. That's our duty. Regarding the injuries, everything, all 25 players are fully ready to play. The only player that we did not able to recover for tomorrow, it is the central back defender, Kojo. All the others are fully ready to play.
Okay. And Jordan,
I'm fully ready. I mean, I've been in these situations a couple of times, as you said. Different competitions, but knockout stage, it is something special. There is nothing to compare in football when you go to this stage of everything to the winner, nothing to the loser. Those are the really World Cup start now for us. These are the games that counts and matters. It's more about, it's not only about talent, it's about character, it's about attitude, courage, bravery during 90 minutes. And in this game there is no guys that some of them are brave or others not brave. It's just guys that they last more 10 minutes than the others. And this is exactly what we are doing with the players, to make them ready to be always one step ahead of the game, one jump more, one run more, one sprint more, one better pass. And we have to play the game. This is my experience. We know it is a lot of pressure. You know, we don't need to bring more pressure for us. We have to be sure that when the game starts, I have to be sure that my players, they really enjoy to play the game. They enjoy every challenge, every pass, every strike on goal, every single duel. And when we start to win those small things in the game, we start to build the...
Now let's talk from the camp of Jordan Ayew. Capitano has also spoken. According to Capitano, it's going to be a tight game this midnight against Colombia. They'll put up a show and expect what will happen next. But he's guaranteeing that in the game, something different will happen, and they are going to make Ghana and Africa proud this midnight. Of course, they have to make us proud. Jordan Ayew, US Southwest to Ghanaians.
Listen, in football, I think every game you start is 50-50, and tomorrow is going to be another tight game. And listen, we're going to do our best. We're going to put on a show, and we'll see what will happen. But what I can guarantee is that we'll definitely make Africa proud and Ghana proud. And about the witch doctor, I haven't seen anything about it, so I can't tell you, to be honest.
And these are the motivational and encouraging words from head coach Carlos Queiroz and Capitano of the Black Stars. Of course, we are all hoping for the best from the team this midnight. Now let's talk from the tactical and technical point of view. Let me start from the camp of the Colombian national team. Their head coach is Ernesto Lorenzo and is coming in with the best. The best I know of this coach is an Argentine coach as a former defender during his playing time. He used to deploy what we call the 4-2-3-1 tactical formation. But I've studied one thing about him in this World Cup. Against Uzbekistan, he used a 3-4-2-1 tactical formation. Against DR Congo, he used a 4-3-3 tactical formation. It worked perfectly for him. The first formation against Uzbekistan also worked perfectly for him. And against Portugal, it ended up sharing the scores 0-0, the scoreline. He also used the 4-3-3 tactical formation, which is much focused on midfield possession. That is what you call the tactical discipline, and also going in with quick transitions. And they've all worked perfectly for him in this World Cup. We don't know the tactical formation he'll be using against the Black Stars. It might be the 4-2-3-1 tactical formation. It might be the 3-4-2-1 tactical formation, or the 4-3-3 tactical formation. That is where he can be navigating between or among as what's best befits the Black Stars from the Colombian national team. He's not having that pedigree, or is not having that technical nous or acumen to the standard of head coach of the Black Stars, Carlos Queiroz. Don't also forget that Carlos Queiroz has once coached this national team, so he knows much about them. Most of their players, about 14 to 15 players, he worked with them during his time with the Colombian national team, and a lot will be happening this midnight between Ghana and Colombia, and we all have to have a full glare of the game. It's not like after the game I'll come and sit here and be sharing my thoughts as to how the game went. You all have to do everything together so that you can also share your honest opinions and thoughts decently in the comment box. So this is a quick review from the Colombian national team. Aside that, one thing about this coach is that if he's coming in with a 4-2-3-1 tactical formation, he likes the double pivots so that he can break up the opponent's midfield and attack defense as well. And he also loves what he call the methodical possession football. He comes in displaying between his defense and midfield. When he gets the opportunity, he puts in wide aggressive football to the wingers like James Rodriguez, Luis Diaz, and other players in the attack of the team, so that they can take opportunity and also work against the opponent. So this is a quick one about the Colombian national team. Now let's talk about their form guide. In terms of Everton, they are ahead of Black Stars. In terms of FIFA ranking, they have been ranked 11th globally. They've now moved upwards, and Ghana is ranked 65th globally. So you can know what they will be doing and what to expect from the team. Though they are not at that peak of football, but they are dominating in this World Cup. And there's a form guide for them in this 2026 throughout to this World Cup. So they started everything against Croatia this year. Croatia in a group, Croatia defeated Black Stars by 2-1. They also had a pre-World Cup friendly game against Colombia. They defeated Colombia by 2-1. France defeated Colombia by 3-1. They came back to defeat Jordan by 2-0 and also defeated Costa Rica by 3-1. They defeated Uzbekistan by 3-1 in this World Cup, and they also defeated DR Congo from Africa by 1-0. They ended up sharing the spoils with Portugal 0-0 the scoreline. They've scored 11 goals throughout this year. With 11 goals, they've conceded 7 goals. So this should tell you something about their team, that they can concede and they can also score. To my special stickers, of course, Ghana to score. Ghana to score. Definitely, Ghana will be scoring tonight. So you should know how to navigate or maneuver your way around in order to get the best take for the game. Ghana will score this midnight. Ghana will score this midnight. Looking at everything surrounding this game, I will not talk much about that level. Now let's come back to how we can also counter them and know the best against them this midnight. Of course, if they are coming in with 4 wins, they are coming in with 2 defeats and 1 draw, we can also face them and match them up. They had 7 points. They accumulated 7 points from their group. That is where we are facing them. One of their group opponents, Portugal, also yesterday defeated Croatia from our group by 2-1. It was a thrilling moment at the 9 minutes of the game, and I know most of you guys had a full glow of the game. Not to talk about that game, let's focus on the Black Stars team from the technical and the tactical point of view. With the words from Carlos Queiroz, everything tells us that he's going in with the mindset this time around, who is having the biggest brain will win the game in the game between Ghana and that of Colombia. Who is having the biggest brain at the dugouts? Who is having the biggest brain? Is it going to be Nestor Lorenzo or Carlos Queiroz? And at the end, you can see that the technical nous and the best tactician will be winning the game this midnight. That is how I see the game to be. So if they are coming in with any of these tactical formation that I've spoken about, we should also match up. It's either we go with a 4-3-3 tactical formation, but my best option is a 4-1-4-1 tactical formation. We should have Thomas Partey in front of the defenders doing the work. Thomas Partey in front of the defenders again with a 4-1-4-1 tactical formation. Undoubtedly, Benjamin Ashayi should start. I don't have to talk a lot about his positioning, his organization, how thrilling he has been in this tournament, and everyone can testify that he's doing the best, and also attest to the fact that everything is best for Benjamin Asare in this World Cup. We have to maintain him in the position as the number 1 goalkeeper in the game against Colombia this midnight. Gideon Mensah will go in as a left back. He has to work on 1 or 2 balls as well. He sprints in and sprints out. For Marvin Sanaya, he has been very good, but at times his aerial dominance and everything, he has to work on 1 or 2 staffs, and I know they've polished them already. You also need to get Jerome Opoku, that telepathy, that anticipation, that organization between these 2 players, Jonas Ejay Ajete and Jerome Opoku, are the back lines of our defense, because they have sharp attackers. James Rodriguez, Luis Diaz, Cordoba, Javier, Suarez, Luis, they are all attackers that are very good from the Colombian side, and you should expect a lot from them. They have sharp attack in terms of sharp and quick transition. These are some of the things you should know about the Colombian side and how we can also match up in terms of our defense. Thomas Partey will be the 1 midfielder in front of these 4 defenders. Now, with the 4 midfielders in the form of 2 attackers supporting other 2 midfielders, we need to get Kwesi Sibu and Caleb Renchi. Caleb Renchi will be returning to the Black Stars team this midnight. Caleb Renchi will be returning, and Caleb Renchi will be returning in the game against Colombia this midnight. So I want to see Kwesi Sibu and Caleb Renchi are the 2 pivots in the midfield. Then we need to get Semenyo supporting the midfielders as a left midfielder and a left winger. And you also need to get Iñaki Williams as a right winger and a right midfielder. I'm doubting around, or I'm just choosing with options around Iñaki Williams' position. It's either he starts Christopher Bambunsu for the very first time. He needs to start as a right winger, as a right midfielder, or and then Sapir Nyama. Yes, that should be how things will work out around the midfield. Then the man to lead attack, Jordan Ayew. I know a lot of you guys will not accede to whatever the pronouncements will be around Jordan Ayew. Experience counts, and the coaches know best going into the game against Colombia. So, with every doubt around Jordan Ayew's inclusion in the starting lineup, definitely from what I'm seeing and how I expect the game to go, he will be leading the attack. He might not be fast, he might not be quick, but there are certain contributions of his into the Black Stars team, and of course he'll be replicating it against the Colombian national team. So this is it about the Black Stars starting lineup. Where I have the problem is the right wings, as to whether Enes Nyama will be starting, as to whether Iñaki Williams, Christopher Bambunsu for the very first time. I want us to give him the opportunity. He might also come in as a player to support the team. Brandon Thomas Asante, we have players who are very good when they come out from the bench, and I'm hoping for the best that he might come in to replace Jordan Ayew in the second half. So these are some of the things surrounding the Black Stars team, how we can match up and catch them off guard, and a lot of things will be happening. They are tactically flexible. The coach is very good. Their coach, I'm talking about the Colombian national team. Their coach is very good. He normally goes with what is happening in the game, switch his formations among how best he can do and make things happen. So we should expect a lot from the game. That is it. My prediction: Ghana 2, Colombia 1. Ghana 2, Colombia 1. We're hoping for the best. They've worked on penalty shootouts. I've watched a lot of their videos. You've also worked on a lot of penalty shootouts. Anything can happen. After 90 minutes will be extra time. That is 30 minutes extra time. 15 minutes each. And the next one will be penalty shootout. So expect a lot from the game. You have to sleep a little, come back and watch Ghana versus Colombia. 1:30 a.m. Ghana versus Colombia. We are hoping for the best historic moments for the Black Stars to make it to the round of 16. If you're able to make it to the round of 16, it's the same as what we did in the 2010 World Cup, where we have been eliminated from the quarterfinal, because this time around we have the round of 32. Initially we didn't have round of 32. Right from the group stage, it's round of 16 to quarterfinal. So if you're able to beat Colombia, meaning history has repeated itself, and we are going in for another history by qualifying to the quarterfinal. Black Stars, all the best. Still go Ghana. Go Black Stars. I was being supported by my hardworking chief editor, Emmanuel Kwame Asiedu, and my amazing graphic designer, John. GHANA-NAIJA Sports to the world. Until we meet again on this platform. Subsequently, I will give you special shout outs. The best cosmetic products in Ghana. Please, those of us suffering from alopecia, talking about baldness, apampemupa, we have cream and oil for gradual growth, quick growth, and very quick growth. In terms of skin diseases such as acne, pimples, dandruff, stretch marks, and the others, we have quality products to cure all of them. Wherever you are across the globe, please contact Herald Trading Enterprise via the numbers on your screens. You will deliver them to your doorsteps without charging a penny on delivery basis. Everything cosmetics is Herald Trading Enterprise. There's a piece of good news from Herald throughout this workout period that you have 20% discounts for every product purchased from Herald Trading Enterprise. Hasten up and get your products from Herald. Let's meet in the next one. As a Frenchman will say, au revoir.